And then all of a sudden, you're going to say to yourself, wow, I remember when. You know what remember when is where you're about a month, 2 months down the road, and you go, I remember when the market was down there. Now it's up here. That's what I think. Let's see if that works out that way. Remember, we need an opening price on some of these stocks above their 3-day high to go into a buy signal. The E-mini tonight opened at 69.67, and I think that's just doesn't tell us a lot. Okay, so thank you for coming here tonight. I know that it's sort of fun as we navigate. I think who attended Train and Trade today? Let me ask that question. Who attended Train and Trade today? I think I would get a copy of that link. Maybe Adam or Jonathan can post it in here. I would take it and watch it a couple times. I think you got a real framework for the year out of what happened today. And so we'll try to post that in there, make it easy for you. I like making it easy for the students. So let's get going. Risk involved in trading, we talk about that. Past performance is not indicative of future results. Former Air Force officer, I actually talked to one of my old Air Force buddies tonight out of Georgia. Had a great conversation. I've been an active trader since the 70s. 3 books, Winning the Day Trading Game, Markets Never Sleep, and Trade to Win. CTI will help you master the markets through education, training, and experience, in my opinion. Listen, learn, and be open-minded. That will help you more than anything else I can tell you tonight to be successful. Listen, learn, and be open-minded. You might learn something. Seven Sisters started off, the E-mini's positive, the NASDAQ's positive, 1.82% on the Dow. Boy, it's had a strong get up and go market. Crude is still weak and getting weaker. Over in our futures first, we had a good first night of a sell there, about $1,000 if you got in where you should have got in and out where you should have got out. And it's setting up again tonight. I'm watching it now. If it does, I'll post it into the futures first. Go time is the word. You got the video, just follow it verbatim and set it up. Jonathan will help you if you'll send him an email, Jennifer. All right, the 10 tickers, here they stand. Let's see what we got going. AMD. AMD is down. Coinbase. Coinbase is up big. Diamond, up huge. MU, up huge. NNE, up huge. IWM. Trying to see where somebody type IWM in there. I don't have it readily available. IWM. Chuck ought to have that one. He loves the Russell. IWM. QQQ, good. SPY, great. IBIT, I put that in there this week because I think Bitcoin's got to get above 95.5 to really get going, okay? And Joby, up about $1. Well, no, it's back down to where we got in, okay? IWM is 252. Is it 252 or 255? 255, I got you. A little confusing. That's a pretty good forecast from Sunday night, wouldn't you say? Now, how much do we charge for that? Does anybody know what we charge for that money in the hand every week? How much is it? Nothing. Maybe we ought to start charging to put the real value on it. That thing is super, this top 10 tickers we post. Nah, y'all good students. Why charge, right? Okay. Market timing indicator. We got a real push to make sure everybody here has the tools they need to succeed. The market timing indicator going in its third year with us right now. People tell me when I'm with them, nothing helped them straighten out in their brain when to be long, short, or out other than MTI. Glenn Reynolds wrote, he made his money back multiple times, and not very much money when you think about it. It's a lifetime gig, okay? A lifetime gig. Now, you don't have to be a computer whiz to use this one. It's simple to download. I'm looking at, I got a big screen over here. I'm looking at it right now. I got different markets. I tie it into the watch list, and I go from market to market when I'm looking at things to see if I'm going to get in or not get in. Copy that link. Once you get that link, it's yours, and we'll upgrade it. No extra charge. This is the greatest deal on Wall Street right now. Better than a lot of things I've seen out there, but it gets you straight if you got it. MTI by DTI. They say within 60 seconds, give yourself 2 minutes to get it downloaded. You got the young people and the old people, I'd give myself 2 minutes. Very easy. Click this button, copy this button, hit that button, you got it. Download guide step by step. That's a nice thing to say. Best money I've ever spent on making sense of the market. It does help you see it, doesn't it? Step by step. We keep things straightforward for you. Get the market indicator up and running. Start using it right away, no extra steps. Look for that arrow. That arrow will keep you on the right side. Get 2 arrows. Everything I do is in 2. Takeoff and landing. 1 arrow on the long term, 1 arrow on the short term. It's a go. Clear to fly. Pepsi on March 24th had a little error there. Everybody see it? Look what happened. That's PepsiCo. You'd had a shot on that day about 126% in a few weeks. On options now. Down arrow, what are you going to do? If you see a down arrow, what are you thinking? Going down, right? Walgreens, April 4th. Look at that red arrow signaling that new short. Down we went. You could have seen 211% in only 35 days. Market timing indicator works the same way for day trading on the intraday side. Take Microsoft on May 14th if you were so inclined. Printed at 115. Long entry. Off like a rabbit. How much we make? You would have realized on that Microsoft 75% in less than 4 hours. Using options. Now, one thing that I want to do is to make everything we talk about, I'm going to put together a training tape for people, for MTI, for something, just a quick study on what I call the Delta approach. I did it for my subscribers, but I'm going to do a general video for my Delta strategy. I think it's a great strategy. Occidental Petroleum, April 16th, look what happened. Short, down we went. Warren Buffett should have saw that, shouldn't he? Market timing indicator folks walked away with 182%, less than 2 hours. A real-time course of action for you to follow each trade, depending on the time frame you want to trade. It adjusts for you. Time your entries, time your exits, every step of the way. Half the battle for most folks is knowing which stocks to trade. We got that solved with the market timing indicators opportunity scanner, analyzes the entire market. Over there, it tells you if you got a stock where you ought to be long or short, or ought to be a buyer. You're not guessing with this, it's a process. Look at that, buy. What does buy mean? It means on this December 8th day, Universal Health was a buy. It took off like a rocket over the coming days. Seen an impressive gain on that one of 151% in 45 days. Pretty good stuff. Here's it on BlackRock. Gave a buy signal there. Green arrow, here we go, off again. Using the market time. Let me stop you right now. You get it on your computer. You put your ticker in there you want to evaluate. You got a green arrow on the left side, a green arrow on the right side, get long. Is that an easy enough process to get on the right side of the market by doing it that way? Taking the long term, the short term, they match, get long. And you know where you're wrong too. That's the beautiful thing about it. You got numbers, 310% less than 2 months on that one. The opportunity scanner handle new buy and short, both long term and short term every day. Here, you match those. 2 buys, get long. Off to the races. Now, the price we initially sold or said it was $4 grand. Since that time, a lot of people have it, a lot of people don't. We've cut the price. We got long-term trading, how to do that. We got short-term trading, how to do that. When they match up, swing trading, income trades, other techniques, putting it all together. Clear overview how to handle the market on any asset, no matter what it is. Everybody, anybody here trade Bitcoin? Give me a yes if you trade or have Bitcoin or interested in Bitcoin. Do you want an exact time in 2026 when to go long? You put Bitcoin in here, /BTC, okay? Put it in there. You know what you're going to find out? Exactly the timing when those match up, when to get in to add to your position. The workshops, them alone, there's 5 of them times 1,000, $5,000 in value. You get it free if you buy tonight. Don't pay $39.95 to get the lifetime version. You get techniques on how to use it, simple, straightforward. Not any reason anybody here shouldn't have this in 2026. So watching this today, here's the price. You get a big discount. $19.97. That's a 50% cut on what it should be on the retail side. But let's go further. During this webinar, right now, we'll upgrade the membership to lifetime at no additional cost, no subscription fees, no recurring charges, no data fees, no annual renewals. Hey, make it happen. As we upgrade it over time, which we have, new features or functions come right into you. The $19.95 for MTI is an absolute steal. Don't trade without it. 24% in a month on NVIDIA. I remember that one. Lunar, 140% gain on options. MSTR, it'll come time to trade MSTR again. You'll know with MTI. Here's 5 picks to start the year. I'm such a believer in market time. I use it every day. So if you let me, take another $500 off, total price down to $14.97. Drop the price at them, make it happen, get started, get your lifetime membership. Click the link in the chat, dtitrader.com/MTI. Call 904-706-3532. Have it on your computer. Don't trade silver or anything else without it going forward. Buy and sell opportunities are there. What are we going to do? We're going to use it. Lifetime access, $14.97 tonight. Any questions about MTI? Any questions at all? You know, you're putting your hard-earned money into the market. Put it in there being smart when the odds are in your favor. Rod, I don't know. I think on a Mac you run Windows. Maybe it'll work on a Mac. Does anybody know on a Mac if you got a Thinkorswim account on a Mac, can you use MTI? Anybody know if they can do that on a Mac? They say yes. Philip says it works so good, so great. Like that sandals commercial. It's good. There you go. Folks, I don't know about you, but if you join me, okay, if you join me, tomorrow we're going to try to go make some money in this market. Does that sound like a good plan? Be part of it.
And then,
Adam, you're going to play another version, right?
yeah, I'm going to play the longer version, but Joseph had a question about do you have to have stock to buy puts? Which I think the answer is no, obviously, but I don't know if you want to address that.
No, yeah, no. Options are a separate category. You're thinking of being a covered call or a covered put. No, you don't have to own stock to buy puts or calls. The underlying will determine the value. I tell you what I'm going to do, Adam. Just do something really special. Anybody that's in MTI will get a first view of my Delta strategy. I'll put it together by the end of the week. And, well, just give me the Monday. I'll put it together by Monday where everybody can have it. Wouldn't y'all like to have that Delta strategy? I call it the common sense way to make money.
Sounds
Now,
good.
I
And
would sell the Adam. I would sell this Delta strategy, but I'm going to tie it in here, and I still might sell the Delta. So we're not going to open it up to everybody. Delta strategy for MTI.
sounds good. And I'll go ahead and get the replay going as soon as you say go.
Go, and then I'm going to say go time on my futures first over here when crude sets up.
Sounds good.
All right, see you.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to get the replay to go, but for some reason, Zoom decided to not give me the option to give audio. So I'm trying to figure that out real quick.